Good morning, Northtown, and welcome to our Monday show. I'm Chance Wagner.
And I'm Sabrina Beltran.
Coming up today, we'll bring you what's buzzing around Northtown, have a look at today in history, homecoming candidates, and much, much more.
All on Ntv News.
Today in history marks the 16th anniversary of attack on U.S. soil. It is known as 9/11 and caused a great loss of life and damage to the country overall. While most students don't have much recollection of the events that day, teachers and staff do. You can ask many of the adults at Northtown about where they were during the events, and most will be able to tell you exactly. In the attack, 2,996 people died, and over 6,000 people were injured. 343 of the people who died were firefighters, risking their lives and to save others. In New York City, every year on September 11th, the locations where the towers stood, which are now memorial fountains, have two beams of light erupt from each of the bases to represent the two towers. Here in Kansas City, on September 10th, 343 local firefighters climbed the Town Pavilion high-rise in downtown Kansas City to remember the 343 firefighters killed. The climb is 110 stories high, and each firefighter climbing will be representing one firefighter that died on September 11th. In each of those stories is to represent the 110 stories of the World Trade Centers. Their cause is to help raise donations for those fallen firefighters and remember those who selflessly risked their lives to save others on that day.
This year is going to be full of ups and downs, construction changes, and hopefully a lot of learning as well. And we'll be here from beginning to end with interesting and important news on clubs, activities, construction, and anything else you need to know. Let's get going with what's buzzing around Northtown.
The first robotics meeting of this school year will be today, after school in basement up from Norclay from 2:45 to 4. If you are interested in marketing, programming, designing, and building a robot, you are exactly who the robotics team is looking for. In robotics, competition teams use robots that they create in games against other teams' robots. If you like to travel, there are different competitions in different states, as well as local competitions. If you have any questions, contact Mr. Brynan.
Do you enjoy painting, drawing, sculpting with clay, or just all around making art? Then come to the First Art Club. The first meeting is today in Mrs. Farentelli's room 315 after school from 2:45 to 3:45. If you want to learn new techniques and improve your skills as an artist, then the art club is right for you.
Want to be on the step team? Try out for the Hornet High Steppers are today after school next to the football stadium. Ask Mrs. Allen if you need a pass for the after-school bus. Any students staying for sports or activity can get a pass from her in the Norclay office to ride the bus. And the first DECA meeting will be held in Mr. James's room, Norclay 826, tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. There will be pancakes and fun activities. If you have any questions, contact Mr. James.
Students who drive, please pay attention to road signs. 24th and 25th Street near student parking and one-way streets. Administration would like for you to make sure you are driving in the correct direction. And that's what's buzzing around Northtown.
NTV wants to know the homecoming king and queen candidates. Here's a teaser for Guess That Homecoming Candidate.
To see the full video and other exclusive content as it happens, check out our Twitter page at Northtown News.
In today's Hornet Spotlight, we will meet one of the newest members of the Northtown family, the new accompanist, Mr. Lubbers. Here is Sabrina with the story.
My name is Mr. Lubbers. I am the vocal music accompanist, so I play the piano for all the choirs.
Mr. Lubbers is one of the new staff members here at Northtown. Let's take a look and see what he has to say for himself.
I have my master's in collaborative piano. I enjoy working with people and creating music together, so I knew I always wanted to be with people, but this is a great opportunity and I love working with all the kids in the choir. I love the spirit of Northtown, the spirit that all the students have of accepting one another and the support that they have for one another. But as soon as I got here, I felt like this was the right place for me. Yeah, it's worked out great so far.
Northtown welcomes you, Mr. Lubbers. It's always a great day to be a Hornet. This has been Sabrina Beltran for Ntv News.
We're happy to have another great addition to our school.
Great job to Miss Mondello's Clothing 2 students who made some blankets for the Hurricane Harvey drive. They were proud to help out others who have lost so much.
Last Wednesday, our school's student council went on a trip to the Northland Youth Leadership Summit, where Northtown brought the largest group of students. The leadership group listened to an amazing key speaker and learned about things from preventing drug use and supporting mental health awareness to learning the keys of being a successful leader to take back to Northtown. Our student council has been working hard to make Northtown a place for everyone, and this is one of the steps they are taking towards that goal.
With autumn coming up fast, MTV wants to know what season you enjoy the most. Is it the carefree summers, the frigid winters, or the pollen-filled times in between? To respond, look for an email from Mr. Ryerson to participate in this week's poll.
That's all we have for you today, Northtown. To stay informed all week long, follow us on Twitter at Northtown News. For photos and announcements, check out our Facebook page, NKC Journalism. And for information about athletics, activities, maps to games, and electronic student ID, download the North Kansas City High School app.
Thanks for watching, Northtown. Keep it classy.
And as always, it's a great day to be a Hornet.